Hello and welcome to Hey Mom, Play This. I'm Kimmy Amber, and I play games so that you can decide through my gameplay if you'd like to play the game as well. Today's game is Auridia. It is explore an interconnected world full of platforming challenges in this short Metroidvania. For those of you who are new, I had to look that up, new gamers. There were two games called Metroid and Castlevania that are this style of game. And so games now in this genre are called Metroidvania. All right, so this game is playable on keyboard or controller. So I'm going to play on a controller today. And then on the new game, there are two different options. The brief, which I did play just so I could get used to the controls and the gameplay itself. But we're going to go into the actual full demo and see if we can find some storyline. And you can, yes, click through the scrolling text with an X. Child, you heard stories of your grandfather, who was an explorer. He left, never returned. You found some strange notes of his. And a map. Of course you found a map. Everybody finds a map. Now you're obsessed, and you decide to go see for yourself with a cloak and a torch. Because, of course, that's what you take into a dungeon. I played a D&D game where we had a monk, and monks start with very little gold. He was able to buy some clothing. He was able to buy a quarterstaff, but he wasn't going to have enough money to buy rations so that he wouldn't starve to death. So he made a little cage, got some hay, and he bought a chicken and carried the chicken around in the dungeon so that he would have food at least periodically so he wouldn't starve to death. Sorry, grandfather is long gone. Total rabbit trail there, right? Your journal and something. Auridia awaits. Now, I'm going to give you this warning. I am not a very good platformer. I'm going to use the D-pad to walk. And X to jump, because I'm not a very good platformer, it's likely that I will, for those of you who are platformers and gamers who know this style and are good at it, I will probably just pause so I can continue to forward the storyline. All right, so we've got a little bug. And I don't think this is right off the bat. I don't think this is a combat kind of game. I don't remember Castlevania from when I was younger. So I don't remember if there's combat in this style of game or not. Whoa, that's not good. Did I miss something up there? Or is this just the way to get back up to that section? Looks like that's just the way to get back up to that section. So I don't remember exactly how the game played. So we'll just, oh, there's a way through that wall. I hope he's not going to attack me while I do this. All right, we have a map. L2 and R2 will let us change. So inventory, key items, we have a torch. Writes, this is a set of instructions found among your grandfather's notes. And then the map. And then the actual map, journal. This is your journal. Status, 3 stamina. I don't know what gnosis is. And the rest of it looks like a keeping track, a tracker. There we go. Controls. Square to swing the torch. And apparently I'm going to have 3 abilities. And then system. Okay. And we get out with a O button. There was a door. Oh my. Don't walk too fast. There's your lesson for today. That doesn't look like something I'm going to be able to jump across. So we're not going to go that way. We're going to see if we can figure out how to jump over this bug. Can I jump up there? Yay. Jump over him. And he goes all the way to the edge. Almost all the way to the edge. What is that? You turn around? Good. What is that block? Oh, it falls apart. Oh, wait. There's something up there. There was no way to get over there, though. Not by jumping. Should be able to jump over that. And another one that falls apart. Oh, no. Oh, no. Hold X while down on the D-pad. The Auric Passage. Impatient note. Marker's been added to your map. Found a recess above the ruins. Above the ruins? Is that important? We don't need to do all this digging. Okay. Everywhere you explore is recorded on your map. Some notes. We'll add markers. And that's a wall. Oh, there's a way down. But I'm supposed to go to the hidden recess. I'm assuming, well, the hidden recess looks like maybe it comes out in the passage we were in before. So let's just go towards the marker, swing the torch. Inscription at the bottom's been ground away. Auridia is no more. The gate is sealed. Leave this place. Okay. Can I get up? Ooh. I don't know what I'm going to do up here. Can I get up there? I can. But I can't go anywhere. Okay. When I say can I get up there, it's not a am I, is it possible to get up there? It's am I capable of getting up there? This doesn't help us at all. Is there spikes? All right, I'm going to pause and see what I can find from here so you don't have to sit through minutes of me figuring out where we're going next. All right, so that section I climbed up and I looked and it said I couldn't go anywhere. Well, when I jumped, another little platform here got exposed. Oh boy. To swing the torch. Is that our combat? Oh, apparently it is. Oh, but it doesn't kill him. Maybe if we put him on fire, we can run past him? There's spikes above us, so I don't think there's... Run, run, run. Okay, that works. And the thing didn't seem to come to us when we were... Oh, it pauses it. That's kind of nice. I can see the... I don't have a mouse to show you. Yes, I do. I can see the critter has stopped while I'm in this. I don't know. I should have checked to see whether or not this actually is showing. Well, airborne, a grappling hook. R2. All right. And then if we, oops, attack him again and run past. Oh, we should be able to now get past. Whoops. Use the grappling hook. Jump and R2. Oh, that's fun. There we go. It is many abilities cost stamina. Stamina regenerates while standing on the ground. I have a lack of coordination. Oh, this was the map again. Oh, but we're back where we started. Okay, good to know. I have a lack of coordination. So, oh, we can get to whatever that is now. We should be able to get to whatever that. I didn't stand far enough apart. Back. if we have the grappling hook. So part of my platforming issues, Astronomer's Mantle, Gossamer Veil, may never return from the cosmos, the spirit's presumably trapped. Okay. You will find artifacts left by those who came before you. While these do not directly help you explore, you may find uses for them. Open the pause menu to see your inventory. That was the triangle. So now in my inventory, I gotta go up. I have this mantle. Okay. Oh boy, that was the one that... All right, now we should be able to get across that other... It's all about timing. And D-pad and down. D-pad and X. Now we should be able to get across that spike pit that was over here. I still wonder if I should go... No, I had to go down there, didn't I? That's where I'm going. Because the spike pit is down here. So now we should be able to just jump across and light the light. And there's another one of those. Wonder. There we go. Okay. Light that. I hit the R1 button, not the R2. Okay, you can do double jumps with the grappling hook just by starting it again. Wah! Or not. All right, while I get across this, I'm going to pause again. Hopefully we'll get to some storyline here. All right, so now I'm in an area called the Agora, and I have whatever this is. Stone altar. Crystals dance and weave above it. Unseen forest, large room. Examine. Covered in ridges. As your eyes wander across the symbols, a soft hum forms in the back of your head. You cannot be sure, but you think the crystal has begun to move in time with your heartbeat. You are being watched. Perform the rite. I only have one rite. You retrieve the instructions your grandfather described. A soft buzz forms in the back of your head as you reach out to a prisoner in another realm. You are different from the last one, yet in many ways the same. Same terms. Release me and I will show knowledge beyond your imagination. I will restore Auridia. Alas, you can see too little. Deepen your gnosis. Speak with the gods. Secure their assistance. All right. So, there's our, at least current goal, is to find the gods. Walking. Oh, there's a person. Okay. A fellow traveler. Snorri the Historian. Examine. Where are we? Auridia. Stories of merchants who sold intricate gold finery. No modern records of such a place, as though they'd just vanished. My colleagues told me I was chasing a fairy tale. I need to write a definitive history and share it with the surface. Needs evidence. If you find any artifacts, tell me more about this place. Why are you here? He wants to write a book. How can I get back to the surface? No idea, but he's not interested yet because he's... oh, that was... How long have you been down here? Hard to say. No point in keeping count when there's so much left to learn. Oh, I keep hitting the button more than once. How can I help? If you could bring me artifacts that relate to the topics I'm writing about. Don't have much in the way of payment, but I'll credit you in the book. Okay. What are we writing about? Bring me something that was written on the surface. What rumors do they tell? I have my grandfather's book, don't I? Don't I have... Wait, I thought I had a book. Let's talk about something else. Seen anyone else? Wandering through the great cavern below us, saw the remains of some travelers. That must be what those little bone piles where I'm finding the items are. I found something. Let's see if he'll take that one. I don't see how it's related to the topic. Okay. I think that's everything, right? All right. So what have we got over here? Examine. Made from a dried out mushroom. Snorri's Gallery of Wonders. He made a museum down here. Of course he did. Crystal of the Auridian Mines. Saw much larger ones at the bottom of a mine shaft east of here. Lift is out of order. Try and jump up there in a minute. Look, a model of the cosmos. I still wanted to see the stars. By a collapsed bridge, beyond it lies the Academy. That was the seat of... How does he know it's the seat of Auridian power if there's no evidence? Wait. They called it Gnosis. The scholars pursued cosmic truth. Okay. She'd like to see the insides of that place someday. That must be that door that we went around. I found the other side of it, and I can't get in there either. Specimen was taken from Mycoria, a veritable jungle of mushrooms. And then I was going to try and go up there. I haven't got the foggiest idea what this is. Don't touch it. Well, it's just like most platformers. It's lava, or this game's equivalent, right? All right, step away. Let's... Ooh, no, I wanted to try to grapple my... Am I too far down to grapple the roof on this one? Apparently I am. Okay. Could I make the jump that far? Oh, I can. I can't make a jump past there, though. Let's see if we can get up there. When I say, let's see if we can get up there, not is it possible to get up there, but is it possible for me to get up there? There we go. Oh, a statue. We're supposed to light those. All right. I'm going to explore some more, and I'll come back. All right, so I found this new mechanic. Mushrooms are bouncy. And that flower-looking thing that is beneath us, you can actually blow it up. So now we have access back to the passage we were just in. I fell down, if you look at my map, I fell down way over there on the right into an entirely different area. And it brought me kind of back around to where I've been working. So now we're in whatever the green section must be representative of the mushrooms. And we don't want to touch the lava. I don't suppose I can grapple my way up there. No, I cannot. All right. And what if we go up here? Okay, another one of these statue thingies. The controller vibrates when we do that. I wonder what the... Oh, no. No, no, no. Yeah. What? Ah. Timing. I tell you, timing is so much of these types of games, and honestly, I will have to, for you who are platformers and are laughing at me, I know, it's okay. I will have to play this for a while before I can get anything close to proficient. There we go. Oh, and that doesn't work. There we go. Heh. Oh yes, by the way, if you stand too close, it will blow you up. So I'm going to pause you again one more time, and I'm hopefully going to be able to find something to go back to the historian with. Oh no, even better. I found a turtle. What is a turtle doing down here? Who are you? Question is one with many answers. What is your name? One thing I used to be called was Erd. I watch. I wait. I look after the dead. They don't talk much, but then again, neither do I. They are good company to keep. You can look after them too, if you like. How can I look after the dead? Most of death is an end, others not so fortunate. Some become lost in other realms. Shrines like the one behind you, the ones we've been lighting, can guide you to those lost spirits, and he can lay them to rest. Light the shrines, okay? I'm not as nimble as you are. In exchange, I can lend you some of my strength. Since you have already guided many, I will lay them to rest. In exchange, I take this. Your stamina is increased and 10 spirits have been laid to rest. Oh, what happened here? You're full of questions. Too many answers. The very stone on which you stand has formed. He's going back to the beginning of everything. But that's not what you asked. How did they die? The past is past. Occupy it with something useful. Care for the dead. I already asked that question. No, stop. There we go. Let's talk about something else. Upgrade my stamina again. I've got to return with 15 spirits. And that is all my questions. So, there's more of the storyline. We cannot go past the turtle. We have to light as many of those as we can and come back to the turtle. And that looks like a grapple thing. Or not. Whoa, where are we going? Items are usually useful. Climbing gear. Okay. Climb the walls. And that takes stamina, so jump and climb that wall. If we X, we can... Wait. I need to get my stamina back. And if we jump... Oh, no! I wonder if that... There we go. Just back and forth jumping. Takes less stamina. Let's grapple up over that. Nope. Okay. Oh, wait. It doesn't really help us any. I'm gonna have to go do it this way. And get our stamina back. And jump up there. Oh, that was close or far enough. Good. All right. I'm going to try and get back up to the historian and see if anything... Actually, is there anything that we think might be useful to him? Oh, this scroll. That might be. All right, so I am going to do that. And when I get to him, I will unpause. All right, we are back in the Agora, and here's our map. Can I zoom out? There we go. I saw you down here in the green. Erd is our turtle. And then this is where we actually came in. So I've kind of explored a little bit. I've actually been playing for, I'm going to say 45, maybe 50 minutes. Keep in mind that I am very tentative when I do all of my jumping, so probably for you platformers won't take nearly as long as it took for me. All right, let's see if Snorri the Wanderer, what did I do? I hit too many. I think I found something to help with your research. I don't see how this is related to the topic. Huh. So maybe I missed something somewhere, and I'll have to go back and see if there was a text early in the game in this brown region over here that I didn't pick up, because he wants something from the surface, and I don't have anything except what my grandfather gave me, or I got from my grandfather, and that's not showing up on the things that I can give him. So anyway, that's the game in a nutshell. My impression, controls are very easy. So if you're a new platformer, at least understanding how to move, that's simple. Plus they give you the little tutorial every time you pick up something to use. So that's helpful. The platforming itself is just a matter of practice, which when I play a little bit longer, I will be able to do that pretty consistently. I do have a couple other, I guess they would be Metroidvanias, some other platformers that I'm going to look at. I won't, sorry guys, won't be doing anything that has combat, at least not in the near future, because you saw how much trouble I have just with the movements, jumping and that kind of thing. So add combat to that. That's going to be much further in the future. But there's a couple others that I'm going to look at. I also have a couple other games posted. I'm going to try and mix up genres so that you can look at all kinds of different games. If you liked the video, hit like. If you want to know about those when I post them, hit subscribe and set yourself up to get those notifications. The game is good. The play is good. The controls are easy. I did play it on keyboard as well. So if you don't have a controller, you can do it on the keyboard, and it's not any more difficult to do that than it is to use a controller. Thank you for coming with me on this little excursion into games I don't normally play. This is Hey Mom, Play This. I'm Kimmy Amber, and I'll see you in the next game.